All right, we've got Joe in Long Island, whose wife's a nurse, on the Genesis phone system. We're going to come back to Joe. I'm going to get a clear list for the callers on our end, and we're going to continue. I mean, this is incredible. But do you see the military tactic of Obama and the media? This is what they always do. As they were burning Waco down in 93, ramming it with tanks and had troops firing into it on FLIR footage, they were broadcasting on bullhorns, "We're not assaulting. Come out with your hands up." When they come out, they'd shoot them. As they're firing, "We're not assaulting. This is not an assault," as they're shooting people. And it's the same thing. "We're not making you take the shot. It's a conspiracy theory. Nobody's got to take it. We're not making nurses take it." And then meanwhile, it's happening. The good old folks at New Silver Solution. And the website is supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. This is something that kills bacteria, viruses, you name it, well documented. They've got it down to a super small nano-sized particle. Supernaturalsilver.com. Check them out at Infowars.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. Like that firefighter/truck driver whose wife's in Virginia, told they got to take the shot, but don't tell the public. See, they want to keep all this secret. Just like their secret CDC documents admit it's giving people neurological disorders. That's mainstream news now, secret government documents. I mean, this is crazy. I know these calls are going to be important, but I got to move through them quick because I want to get to more people here. And we're going to continue day after day here taking your calls, proving they're doing forced inoculations and that there's a media blackout on it except for a few articles in New York and Boston. Those are the two, and England's admitting it, France, Greece are admitting it, but not in the U.S. Because if we could admit they're forcibly inoculating and plan to do it for us, people stand up and say no. But if they just keep coming to the school going, you got to take it. Coming to the nurse, you got to take it. People will be isolated individually and can be cornered. This is diabolical. This is how the tyranny works. But if we wake up, it fails. It is essential to get the word out that the vaccinations are forcible and have begun through color of law and fraud. We're going to go to Tom in Costa Rica, Joe in Long Island, Michael, everybody. Let's go to Joe in Long Island, wife is a nurse, then to Costa Rica. Joe, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, how you doing? I'll get right to the point. My wife is a nurse for 25 years at North Shore Long Island Jewish in Long Island, which is a conglomerate that owns all the major hospitals in the area. And she carpools with her supervisor, and she dropped the bomb on her the other day. They have to get a mandatory vaccination, and if they refuse, they will have 1 week paid administrative leave, and then after that week, you're put on a list.
So basically, they're threatening to make you lose your job, but the intel we've got from 2002 with the smallpox forced to knock and this one is if you say, fine, I'm going to court, they back off.
Right. I would ask her for over the last few weeks, couple of months, have you heard anything? Have you heard anything? And then she mentioned it the other day, and I guess it makes perfect sense where they're really waiting to the last second to spring it on them. And they also have a deadline of
Exactly.
November
So we can't build up resistance. Sorry, go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah, they have a deadline of November 30th. And my wife, she's of the mindset, she's finally listening to me. But her mindset is, well, I'm going to wait to the last minute. And they have these deluded rebellion things amongst the nurses in the hospital. Well, we'll sign under protest, or I'm like, you have to just not take the shot.
Look, any shot they try to make you take, guaranteed's got bad stuff in it. The adjuvant alone, we've had medical doctor on after medical doctor. They admit when they gave conservatively half this much adjuvant in the anthrax shots, the Army admits it killed a bunch of the troops and paralyzed a bunch of them. I mean, there's no... Did you hear the caller, the lady yesterday, who's talking about the nurses who took the shot and their arms are paralyzed?
Yes, I did, and I would show my wife, all the pertinent videos and articles to back everything up, and it's like she hasn't been listening to me for the last couple of years, and then all of a sudden the light goes on over her head. Well, why isn't this on mainstream news? And that's how far out of the loop.
Because it's a black op. It's a black op. This whole thing, folks. I was a normal mainline libertarian talk show host till black helicopters started attacking cities in Texas and bribing police chiefs. And then when I spoke out against it, I got attacked in the media because there's giant black ops going on all over the place, all around us. I don't have all the answers. I'm just telling listeners we're in a lot of trouble, folks.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's really called up, because it's been out there for a few weeks now from the Long Island, this major hospital, because I have a friend of mine. It's
every hospital. Look, I've got family in medical care, and they won't go on record. They're all being told in Austin this. We're getting calls from Austin. It's totally criminal. Don't tell anybody. Don't stand up for yourself, but we're going to forcibly inject you with the regular flu and the new one and with whatever else we say in the future. I appreciate your call. Great points. Have your wife on her day off call into the show. Let's go to a caller in Costa Rica. Tom, what's your intel?
Hi, Alex. Thanks for your broadcast and educating everyone. My daughter is a nurse in San Fernando Valley, West Hills Hospital, run by HCA Corporation out of Texas, one of the larger hospital operators. Last Thursday, the nurse came in with the regular flu shot to give to everyone. They were provided with a paper to fill out, one side to consent to and receive the shot. The other was to sign refusal, and at the bottom it said by October 1st.
Well, see, that's what the news is reporting, is that they're allowed to refuse, but then we keep getting intel that they're being told they'll be fired.
Well, they are, and this was, and you.
Oh, wait! They told her she'd be fired. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, and if you.
Okay, I'm going to shut up. You tell me what she said. Then I misunderstood. I was hoping that they were.
I sent your guys. I documented this and sent the letter that she gave me. I've educated my children for 15 years about this stuff.
When did you send it, and to what email?
I sent it to showtips@Infowars last Friday.
Can you send it again right now?
I will.
Hold on. I want to talk to you during the break. Stay there. We'll be right back. We're going to give you an email.
Do you understand how dark it is? How far down the line we are? How late it is?
We got Tom in Costa Rica. His daughter is in California. I have been sent these letters before. We've got a bunch of these letters coming in. Send them to showtips@Infowars.com. Send it to Aaron at Infowars.com. I'll have everybody go back through. If you sent them and you didn't see us post them, send them again. We have limited personnel. We're doing the best we can. The crew is working their butts off. I need Paul Watson and Steve Watson and Kurt Nimmo to do separate stories. The big news is, this is all hidden in plain view. They are ordering medical workers, people that carry out the trash at these facilities, I've confirmed in Austin as well, at hospitals, anybody that works at a hospital to take the regular flu shot and the H1N1 and maybe more, they're telling them, setting a whole precedent under level 6 World Health Organization rules with the UN. They say they can have checkpoints, lockdowns. They've got a microchip they want to implant. It says for the flu pandemic to prove you've had it. We've aired a Army officer last week who's training with the chips in California. We confirmed the Army secretly training in checkpoints. So was the Marine Corps months ago. We didn't know exactly why. We've confirmed that to lock down cities and forced inoculations. Let me make it very clear to everybody. If we don't expose the danger of the vaccine, the illegalness of it, how it's a scam, and how they're lying about launching it, they're going to get away with launching this program against us. So we're a multi-pronged attack. Getting Horowitz's letter out is important, paramount, but also of paramount peak importance is exposing with the video clip of Obama. You can just YouTube it. Obama says you won't have to take vaccine. In fact, we ought to pull that up later. I may even go into overdrive, but I got so much to do today. Finishing up with Tom, then I'm going to try to run to all these other callers. Tom, you've sent us the letter from your daughter in her hospital. I guess you want us to black her name out, obviously, because how dare her not want to take the shot. And so specifically, they told her.
She didn't take the shot.
No, I'm saying
she didn't take the shot. They were giving them to everybody else on the staff. Those people weren't even asking whether it was H1N1 or the regular flu shot. They asked no questions. They just didn't want to lose their job by October 1st. And she was exposed 2 months ago, that the hospital told her. They told her she would be tested and checked. Nothing has occurred since then, and she told them that at this inoculation on Thursday and said, what about your testing? I may already have it. What is going on? What are you doing? Well, you'll have to talk to Human Resources. And we don't have all the information yet, but by October 1st, you take this or you must wear a mask. And if you don't wear the mask, she asked questions like, well, what are the parameters for wearing the mask? Do I have to wear it when I go to the bathroom? Are the doctors going to be required to take shots? Are visitors going to be required to take shots? We don't know. You'll have to ask Human Resources later. We don't have the policy for that. And yet they're giving shots last Thursday to everybody on their staff in West Hills, California.
Well, they're telling other people they're going to be fired if they don't take it. You just heard them.
Well, she was threatened. On the back of that document that I told you they presented to her, it said, if you don't comply, you will voluntarily be terminated. You will voluntarily resign. It's in the letter that I sent you.
Now, Tom, we've got the email from you. We don't have the letter. We don't have the hospital letter. Are you saying
it was her letter to? It was her letter to me explaining what she went through on Thursday.
But can you get us a copy? Can you get us a copy of the original letter?